Phoenix, welcome back from break. I hope you had a wonderful, restful break and that you're ready to learn now. I'm glad to be back. Today we're going to be learning how to play our recorders that were sent home a while ago. So if you haven't already, Ms. Dubs, you can pause this and I would like you to get your recorder and your packet that looks like this, okay? So pause now and run and grab that. Okay, welcome back. All right, so first off, we're gonna look at just the recorder itself. You might have it in two pieces, and if you do, all you're gonna do is put them together, and you wanna make sure that this slit here is on the same side as the whole bunch of holes. There's one side that has one hole, and then the other side has all the holes, and that's the side where you're gonna have this piece here. So the way that we play, we blow into the recorder is not so much by blowing into it, but it's more like breathing into it. So if you blow into a recorder really hard, it makes a very squeaky, obnoxious sound, and your family will all be really mad at me for sending recorders home with you. So let's try not to be squeaky and obnoxious and respect the people around us. So because if you just blow and if you breathe into the recorder without really trying to pop the sound, it can be a really pretty instrument. So let's aim for pretty with our sound. Okay, so the way that I'm going to breathe into the recorder is I'm going to go t, 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 t. So I'm making like a T sound with my mouth. I'm putting my tongue on the roof of my mouth and going t. So the reason for that is just so that we can separate the notes. So not all your notes are going to be those t's, but it is a really easy way to separate notes. So I'm not going to put any fingers on the holes. I'm just going to hold it up to my mouth, and I'm going to breathe 4 t's. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. So it'll sound like that. And this time, you may have already played with me, but this time I want you to play with me, not just listen. So everybody grab your recorder, hold it up to your mouth, holding it with your left hand, and 1, 2, ready, play. Excellent. So if Ms. Dubs hasn't muted you all already, I'm sure she is by now. Unfortunately, it's really hard to play all together on Zoom because of the way that the sound is, there's always a delay. So we can't hear ourselves. If we all try to play on Zoom, we would all be starting and finishing at different times and it would sound like nonsense. So for now, everyone needs to stay on mute unless Ms. Dubs is having you play just by yourself. So the first note that we are going to learn is the note B. And the B looks like this on the staff. This is like, this is called a staff, and it's sort of like our writing paper for music. You know, if you were writing an essay, you would just use paper, lined paper. And in music, if you're writing music, you use a staff. So it's much like lined paper. It has lines, and the lines and spaces tell us what notes are where. So so this circle right here is the note, and if the note goes up the staff, it goes higher. If it goes down the staff, it goes lower. This one's right in the middle, and that is the note B. So the way that we play the B, it's showing you on this recorder here. This dot on the side is talking about this hole on the back here. And this now you see that there's one filled in dot, and it's the very first one. So we're going to learn to play the note B right now. And you don't have that, don't worry, that's not part of your packet, but you can see a smaller version of it here if you want to find the note B. It's right here towards the end. And you can see that it's right in the middle here. And it even has the little filled in circle to the side to show you that you're going to have your finger over the back hole, because not all the notes have your finger over the back hole. So when I'm playing notes on the recorder, I want to make sure that my finger is completely covering the hole, because if it's not completely covering the hole, it's going to play a different note than the one that you want. So right now I want to play the note B, so I am holding down with my left hand, I'm holding down the hole in the back and the first hole on the front. and then I'm going to ta into my recorder. That's my note B. But let's say I only partially cover this hole. My finger's slipping off of it, but it'll probably sound the same, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's two completely different notes. So this one is a B. If I partially uncover it, I'm playing the note C, but I don't want to play C, I want to play B. So make sure that your finger is completely over the hole. That's the most common problem that I see when kids are learning to play recorder, is that they feel like they have their finger completely over the hole, but it's not. They're like, you know, curved a little bit. So make sure that you're all the way over the hole. Okay. So when you get really advanced, then you can do the partial coverings and do half tones. But for now, let's just stick with the ones, the really obvious, where we cover the whole hole. So this is my note B. So let's try playing just the note B together. We're going to play ta, 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 ta. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay. Ms. Dubs, if you like, now would be a good time to stop and have each student play 4 Bs for you, and just make sure that everyone, they all sound like Bs and not different notes. So make sure that they're completely covering that hole. So go ahead and pause it here and give everyone a chance to play their B. Welcome back. I'm sure you all sounded lovely playing your Bs. So now that we've learned B, we're going to learn the note A. So we have our B, left hand, thumb over the back hole, pointer finger over the first hole in the front. A is just going to be one more finger, still in the left hand, and now I've got 2 fingers on the front and 1 on the back, and this is my note A. So it sounds, well, that was Jingle Bells. So here's what A looks like. The 2 fingers in the front, 1 in the back, and you'll notice compared to B, the A note is 1 space lower than B, so it's going to be 1 note lower. So the more fingers that you add, the lower it's going to go. So if I wanted to play a whole scale, I'd play. All right, so we've got our B, we've got our A. So everybody position yourselves so that you've got your thumb in the back, 2 fingers on the front, and let's all try to play A together. So we're going to play ta, 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 ta on A. Everybody ready? 1, 2, here we go. Sounded great. Okay, so now let's try, we're going to go A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Let's try that all together. 1, 2, ready, play. Feeling good? All right. So let's pause one more time, and Ms. Dubs, you can have everybody play A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Or just go back and forth on A and B for a few moments. So go ahead and pause it now, and everybody try A and B. Excellent. I'm sure you sounded wonderful. I really wish I could hear you play so I could really know how to help you, but we're going to do our best with this medium. So the last note that I am going to show you for today is the note G. So here's our note A, and you'll notice that G is now 1 note lower than A. The A note is on this space, and the G note goes down to this line. So we're going to play the note G with 3 fingers on the front. So this is all we're going to do with our left hand. This is all that the left hand does on the recorder. So you've now learned all of your left-hand fingers. Great job. So we've got the note on the back, and then we've got B, A, and G. So let's try playing 4 G's. So it's going to be ta, 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 ta on G. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, ready, play. Feeling good? Okay, now let's try playing. So everyone get your fingers settled and just practice going 3, 2, 1. And let's try it all together. 1, 2, ready, play. You hear even I got a little squeaky on that. So I'm going to try to keep my breath nice and smooth so I don't make a squeak. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, so that is G, A, and B, or B, A, and G. If it helps, you can remember that it spells the word bag, B-A-G. So this week, I'd like you to practice playing B, A, and G, and we will review them next week, and then we'll learn our first song, Hot Cross Buns, that uses those 3 notes, and it should be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed playing the recorder today, and of course I will leave you with the goodbye song because I couldn't leave you without that. But I'm playing it on a ukulele today, just mix it up a little bit. Goodbye Phoenix, well it's time to go. Goodbye Phoenix, well it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, goodbye, Phoenix, goodbye. Oh, goodbye, Phoenix, goodbye. Bye, Phoenix. I'll see you next week. Happy recorder playing.